eventually be able to survive and deal with that pressure. You also have, you know, as HLE here, a weak point in this jungle because Wukong isn't going to be as impactful as a Sejuani is early. So you can get those all-ins. You can try to catch the Taliyah off guard, get a massive advantage there, and start snowballing the game while your Zeri is freely scaling bottom side. And this means teams, but our top playoff teams and our teams like Dplus, who are so good at lane, as I'm going to have to hold my thought on this.
Yeah, and it's going to be Warrior Trickster down already. Zeka gets inside track, but the wall is being put down. Clid still going to be able to steal away the Drake as Showmaker's flashing in. A little bit disjointed with the rest of the team as now Zeka dives in on top. Buster shot comes down. Deft is going to flash immediately, but Zeka going to get flashed upon. Kellen's still alive. No one's dead yet. This is just insane. And finally, Canyon's going to go down, and now Viper with no mana is still going to be able to get this done. It's a 2-0 in the river, and Zeri is popping up. Showmaker's going to go down as well, and Life collects that kill. Hanwha Life Esports. I think we're now a huge problem for Dplus here to worry about, as there's the flash forward. Def doesn't have his flash available as Viper just going to cleanse. He'll be absolutely fine. God. That's another one. That's a third for Viper. This man looks angry.
Oh, he
real
looks
dicey for Dplus here. As Life going in again. Glacial Prison comes down to Kellen. May just, yeah, he's just dead. There's nothing they can do about it. That is Zeka getting online as well. And this is starting to get out of control. Insult to injury was the fact that Canyon wasn't even able to secure the Drake.
Yeah, I don't know if you fight this.
As he goes in. Not going to be able to take this one either, as at least they're able to kill Life. Canyon able to flash himself away, but he still burns down. Seismic Shove connects this time as Kellen flashes on top of Clid. I don't know about that one, but he does manage to heal himself up. And there is the flash away from Deft as well. Not out of the woods just yet as Clid comes in. Doesn't get the W. And the hail of arrows does come down. Seismic Shove avoided for now. But it's not quite enough. And Deft able to get one back. Throws for throws here. Because I thought that with the composition that Dplus had, they would have no way of not having a huge lead in the mid game. As, oh dear, it's Clid, he's flanking, and he always is. As Kellen, he's going to go down. Zeka collects that kill.
Clid and Life, man.
Yeah, I know.
Clid's coming down for the counter gank with Life.
Yeah, they're just going to clear out the minion wave. Should just mean that this turret, oh, okay, Canyon's going to stick around. Let's see whether Clid can survive this one, or whether Canyon can survive this one. The Inspire Shield comes in, but it's not enough. And Clid, he's on a leash, but Bristle's okay with that. She's a domesticated moving down. Clid's been everywhere, man. I don't know what's happened, but in best of fives, I guess, he becomes a different beast. Kingen also being able to get back into this lane in a pretty big way. I think, you know, map state says a lot about it. That is a Glacial Prison. Not a lot of follow-up, though, as Zeka dives in. The Cyclone not going to find any joy. He's into the backline goes Kingen. All right. Okay, Hanwha Life Esports, what did you have for breakfast? I want some.
Oh, my God. A destruction of a team fight. I wouldn't even call it a team fight at this point. It's just an obliteration.
And this is a blowout. This is just not even close in the slightest way. And as this game goes on, it just gets better for Hanwha Life Esports. As Deft is going to find Zeka. So Zeka is likely dead. Doesn't change the game state. Not a massive amount.
Although,
as they are.
Showmaker doesn't really have a great angle here. And look at the flank from Kingen. He's got flash too.
All right, and Hanwha Life, they're going to accept the teleport and get out as Showmaker flashes. Body slam avoided, but now Viper's going in. Seismic Shove is decent, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. They get the prize, and now they can just back.
He's out of the fight. He's dead. Has to flash too, or you could argue maybe should have saved it because he's not living. And now they're desperate to try to look for a steal here through the choke.
Yep, they find the prison, but it's onto the decoy. Chains of Corruption go wide, though, as Hanwha. They keep the Baron leashed. They'll take it because their damage is so high that there isn't a power spike left on Deft. He just doesn't really have it. Unless they find a team fight that Hanwha Life can't just freely force, which doesn't exist.
Really fast all the time when they ult. And they can just siege up these turrets 4-1. As Kana's looking for some split gold top, but they know he doesn't have setting up the flank. Like, they're looking to kill Kana. He's going to get the bounty, but at what cost?
Well, probably his life, I would say, as he just buys time. Kingen just going to play as defensively as he can. Misses the body slam as Zeka almost dies. Oh my goodness. Maybe we need to play a little bit more aggressively there, Kingen, but it's fine. Still, Hanwha are going to be able to grab this inner turret, teleport back here from Kingen as well.
They get a teleport and they buy some time here, but it's still going to be an inhib that's sieged.
All right. Glacial Prison goes wide. Chilly Jail, not going to happen this time. As the inhibitor, it will go down. Deft pushed out this bottom lane extraordinarily far, so it is just this inhibitor off this portion. Maybe a decoy from Canyon as well, as Hanwha just walk through the inhibitor turret and head towards the inner that had been prepared by Zek. No defensive summoner spells available.
Look at Zek.
He's like, yeah, he's having the best time ever.
Bloodthirster overheal. He's just like, I can take this turret. I do not care.
That is 2 inhibitors. It's becoming more and more difficult to even try to fight in 2.5 minutes.
The split, too, against Canyon, because he's got flash, and he has his ult, but they're just splitting and spreading so well against him. As Dplus make a few different choices, it's a different scenario. We'll see if they can keep their heads on straight.
All right, Life gonna have to break his stopwatch. I don't know whether DK can even do anything about this. They do take down the Rakan. Hanwha still
because now you can see Dplus are giving this, but they're trying to set up for prio on the Elder itself, which is the more important objective. So if Dplus can
kind of crazy, especially if you're trying to defend the one remaining inhibitor turret, as Canyon is just caught in no man's land. He was looking for a flank angle, and he kind of found one, I guess, but it wasn't the right one.
It's a different scenarios. They do have unsealed smite.
Yeah, Deft is going to get cast. He's really dead, guys. But no, there's not. That's Exodia. And now the Dragon's Wrath is going to be felt. It is a triple straight out the gate here for the Zeri. As now Kingen trying to keep them in combat to try and get towards that pentakill, as Canyon is going to spawn. But DK, they know that this game is well and truly over. My goodness, Hanwha Live Esports. There were not a lot of people that thought that this was going to be the outcome of this game. And man, this team came to play today. All of a sudden, DK find themselves trying to fight back from a 0-1. And if I was them, if I was their coach and staff, I wouldn't know what hit me.
Yeah, I mean, it is all about those early game fights they took where they gave the lead to HLE. Because naturally...